Gentlemen, today I'm going to show you a few things that I've purchased on Amazon recently that I really enjoy, and I think you guys will too. Now, links to everything I'm going to talk about today are going to be listed down below in the description. I'm going to cover some things you can wear, as well as a couple additional items for your home. Starting with this shirt that I'm wearing. Now, they call this a muscle V-neck polo, but it's basically just a Johnny Collar polo shirt. I got this in a size medium, and I think it fits me perfectly. Now, I got this one in navy blue, but they have tons of different colors, and they even have this in a long sleeve version, which I'm going to show you guys next. Now, I'm super into texture right now, so all the shirts I'm going to show you, they all have some type of texture or detail. I think that adds just a lot of visual interest, and in a lot of ways, it kind of makes it look more expensive than it really is. I've been super into wearing dress pants paired up with like an elevated casual shirt lately, and something like this absolutely fits the bill and I think looks great. So I'm wearing the same pants and all of these clips you're gonna see, and if you're curious what those are, it's a linen blend trouser from Weston Boucher. And like I mentioned, I'll put links to everything down below. And from the same company as the short sleeve polo, I got this long sleeve polo in black. The fit is amazing and the fabric feels really comfortable. It's soft, it's not like really staticky at all, and you can wear it tucked in or untucked, but I'm just showing it tucked in because I think it adds a little more of a classy and sophisticated and also a more expensive look. And again, the texture and that rib detail looks fantastic. Then we have this more traditional long sleeve polo with just a standard button placket, but again, that really cool subtle rib detail just takes it to another level. Once again, the fabric is incredibly comfortable and of course very soft. And this blue color I think is really versatile because it's kind of a medium blue. It's not too dark, it's not too light, and I think you could wear this during the day or even out to dinner in the evening. Again, I'm pairing it up with some dress pants for a nice sophisticated look, but you can easily do this with jeans or even chinos. Then we have this really interesting sort of lake blue camp collar shirt. And again, the texture on this thing makes it a standout, and so does the color. It's a really cool sort of this Caribbean blue that I think looks great in person. It's also interesting that the weight of the fabric is and feels a little bit heavier, but it's also breathable, as you can see right here. I can see wearing shorts with this in the summertime and dressing it up with a pair of lightweight dress pants, kind of like what I'm doing right now. And one thing to note about this one is that I got a size small because some of the reviews were saying that it's a bit oversized. Small was definitely the right choice for me, but if you like a more relaxed fit, just go with your regular size. I also grabbed another one of these Paul Jones polo shirts because the fit on me is nice and solid. Now, I was hoping that they would have a dark blue one, but since I already have this shirt in a couple different colors, I just decided to jump on this coffee brown one. I don't have a lot of like brown shirts in this particular color, so I thought it might be a good option to have in my closet. Now I decided to get this one in a size small because the length on these can run a little bit long, but even with that, you can just tuck it in and you'll be good to go. Next, we have this knit button-down polo that I think is fantastic. It's super lightweight, and I like how the sleeves aren't big and oversized. The fit is pretty good on me, and I can definitely see myself wearing this all summer long with shorts. I mean, I'm in Southern California and it gets very hot here in the summertime, so I think this would be a great option for any warm weather climate. And I might even have to go back and maybe get a different color. And as you can see, it's super breathable, and all of the knit detail and all those cutouts are going to provide a lot of airflow and breathability. Now this next one, I should have sized down to a small, but I just got the medium. The fit isn't too bad, but I wanted to let you know that they do seem to run a little bit big, so if you like something that's a little bit roomy, just go with whatever your normal size is and you'll be good to go. Now, I got this pink color because I wanted to try something a little bit different than I normally do with all my dark colors, and I think it's a pretty solid choice. I might, though, try to like wash it in hot water and put it in the dryer again just to see if I can shrink it down a little bit more. But even as it is, it's not too bad. All right, now let's move into the kitchen and I'll show you something really cool. Next is my fully manual Rocket Apartamento espresso machine. You guys know, if you follow my Instagram, that I like my espresso, and I went deep down the rabbit hole with espresso machines about 2 years ago, and ended up getting this guy right here. Now this is, like I said, fully manual. It won't grind beans for you. It won't turn on for you. It won't turn off for you. You have to do every single thing by yourself. So in a nutshell, what this is, it's a high pressure water pump with a steam boiler attached to it. So that's how you steam your milk. And like I said, it won't grind beans for you. So I grind my own beans. I single dose with this guy right here. And then I weigh my beans. And the reason why I weigh beans, I told you I went down the rabbit hole. I like a 2-to-1 ratio. So I'm looking for 18 grams of coffee grounds in the portafilter, which then means if I'm going 2-to-1, I want 36 grams of coffee in my cup, right? There's also time involved. So think about it this way. Think about coffee grounds. Think about a bunch of rocks, gravel in here. And if I pump high pressure water through here, that water is going to run through gravel really quickly, and it's not going to linger and soak up all the flavor of the coffee beans. And I'm going to get 36 grams in my cup within like 5 seconds. I don't want that. I'm looking for about 20 to 25 seconds. But also think about it the other way. If it's too fine and too packed, the water isn't going to run through. It's just going to get stuck in there. It's going to, overdevelop, and it's just not going to taste very good. It's going to take forever for that water to get through. So that's why we're looking for the right type of grind. Anyway, like I said, it's a whole rabbit hole. But this thing is phenomenal. You turn it on right here. All the water comes out into the portafilter, into your coffee cup. So I'll put the scale here with the cup on it, basically sitting right here like that. And once I see 33 grams, I turn the machine off. It'll drip for a minute and end up being 36 grams in about 25-ish seconds. So if you're into something like this, if you want to go down the rabbit hole like I did, definitely grab yourself one of these. Anyway, that's my coffee espresso machine. All right, moving on to a few items for your home, or more specifically right now, your bedroom. I got these decorative bed pillows that are 26 inches by 26 inches, and they fit my Cow King bed perfectly. Now, I also got these faux leather covers that I think look fantastic. So I'm going for sort of a blue, gray, brown vibe in my bedroom, and these especially match my brown leather chair perfectly. I also got this goose down comforter that's the absolute perfect weight and softness. I know a lot of people like the feeling of like heavy blankets sort of on top of them at night, but I tend to like something a little bit more lightweight and fluffy, and this thing is an absolute dream. And to protect my comforter, I've got a few of these duvet covers with corner ties and side ties that I'll swap out. I've got this light gray one, and I also have one in pure white. Now, I will admit, it is a bit of a challenge stuffing the comforter inside this duvet cover and then tying all the corners and the sides down, but it's absolutely worth it in my opinion. Now, if you can see, there is some subtle stripe pattern that shows up at certain angles, so I like that it's not too bold or too busy. It looks perfect, and the material is nice and soft. Now, one last thing for the bedroom, but technically it's for your closet, and it's this belt organizer. Now, this is made out of clear acrylic, and it has 7 compartments for your belts. This is so much better than having your belts like hanging on a hook or off of a clothes hanger in your closet. Another thing, I've got a lot of these Anson belts, and sometimes they can be a bit of a challenge to hang up somewhere, so this is a perfect solution for me. It doesn't take up that much space, and you can see exactly what you want without having to take everything off the hook to get to that one belt that you want. Okay, moving on from here, I wanted to show you a few of my exercise toys. Now, this weight bench was super inexpensive from Amazon, and it does the job just fine. It could be a little more heavy duty, but for what I use it for, it works just fine. I've also got these Bowflex adjustable dumbbells and the stand to go with it. Now, I'm filming this video in advance, and I should be getting a different set of adjustable dumbbells later today or tomorrow. If they get here before I finish the edit, I will put some B-roll in this video. I do like the Bowflex ones, and they've been working out really well for me, but the one thing I don't like is how big they are, even with a lightweight setting. For example, even at 5 pounds, it's still the full size. The new ones I'm getting are adjustable just in a different way. So instead of rotating the adjustment wheel on the outsides like the Bowflex, you just rotate the grip handle, and then it'll just release weight or lock in more weight, so you're not moving the giant full-size dumbbell if you're only lifting like 20 pounds. Now, I've also got a stand for those coming, but I don't think that's gonna get here in time for any type of B-roll in this video. Now, full disclosure, these new dumbbells were a birthday gift from my friend Scott. So Scott, big shout out to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Now, just the other day, I got this 7-foot tall faux olive tree. I wanted something to put in this corner because it always just looked really bare over there, but I also wanted some type of a light source over there as well. So I grabbed one of these LED corner light strips. It's got an app for your phone where you can schedule on and off times, which I do use. And of course, it's got all the colors of the rainbows and all the dancing lights you could ever imagine. So I generally just leave it on the white setting. And of course, you can adjust the brightness from your phone or change colors and brightness from the remote control that it comes with. And one last thing before you guys take off, if you like this video, please do me a favor and hit the like button and also consider subscribing if you're not already. Also, let me know in the comments if you want to pick up any of this stuff for yourself. And as always, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.